What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Inflatables channel. My name is Riley Jones. Today we're doing a little bit of a different video, but something I do sometimes where I come on camera instead of being behind the camera, I'm in front of the camera, and I post these videos every now and then. Well, today's video we'll be talking about Airflowz. That is kind of like the competitor of Jimmy Inflatables, and I am one of those people in the Jimmy community that have a few knockoff inflatables for Halloween and Christmas. I mean, I feel like if it's just a cute inflatable, you have to get it. And that's kind of been with me. I have a few knockoff Christmas and not Halloween inflatables. And I have a few Airflowz inflatables, and I'm going to show you them in this video because I thought it'd be interesting just to post something on this channel because, like I said, it's the off season, and we're slowly starting to approach the Halloween season with all the new stuff that's been released over the last few months. And of course it's end of July, and of course as soon as we get to September we'll start to see Lowe's and Home Depot and Walmart with their Halloween decorations and Christmas. So this video we're going to talk about Airflowz, and I have 3 inflatables to show you that I have that are Airflowz. So let's get on with that. So the first Airflowz inflatable I ever got was in 2015, and it was at Walmart, as you can see by the holiday time box. It's a little beat up. This is the Airflowz 2015 Santa clock or countdown clock inflatable. I got this, like I said, at Walmart in 2015, and it's a cool inflatable. I mean, I've only been able to use it like a few times. The first year I used it, like it stopped working, and then I tried a plug on it, and it stopped working. And I tried rewiring it a few times. I just never been able to really use it. But it is a cool collector's item, if you will, to have. The top, there seems to be a trend with Airflowz inflatables. The top is missing on both Airflowz boxes I have, except for one. Let's see how long that lasts. No, I'm kidding. But overall, this is a cool inflatable, and it's one of my other 2015 Christmas inflatables I have. I made a video recently about the 2015 polar bear inflatable I got as a Christmas gift. That one I count as my only 2015 inflatable, and I mentioned having another one. Well, this is my other 2015, Christmas inflatable. I mean, it's cool. The countdown clock is cool if you set it, on the right time. That it would count down the days. But overall, I think this is a cool inflatable, and if I could get it working again, I would use it. But it's one of my most unique inflatables I have that I never really get to use. But it's just more of a collector's item. But yeah, that's my Christmas Airflowz inflatable. And then the next Airflowz inflatable I have is the 2016 Pumpkin Patch. I saw this at Walmart in 2016. And I think I said 2015, but I'll say it right. 2016, the 2016 Pumpkin Patch inflatable. I saw this at Walmart in 2016 and really liked it, so I picked it up. And what was funny is I actually saw the 2015 version of the Pumpkin Patch at Walmart, but didn't end up getting it. But saw this version of I saw this Pumpkin Patch at Walmart in 2016 and really liked it, so I picked it up. And I really like it. I've used it since 2016, and it's one of my favorite inflatables. The second year I used it, I took the plug off of it to put on the Santa Claus, and that messed up the power adapter for it. So I've had to use different power adapters for it. And I found one that I was using on it, but it was not enough voltage, so it took longer to inflate. But then I found the right power adapter for it last year, and I've been using it ever since. And I need to make sure I can find that power adapter again because, of course, it's coming to that time to use it again. And as you can see, it's the same situation as the Santa Claus where the top is missing, so it's just kind of inside the box. But this is, one of my other Airflowz inflatables that I really like. And it's unique, and, it's cool, and it's a great design. I love the pumpkin faces on it. And there's been other pumpkin patches from Airflowz that are really cool, but this design, I think, is just the better one. And it also has been wired with LEDs, as you might have seen in last year's Halloween display. But overall, I think this is a really cool, one of my favorite Halloween Airflowz inflatables from 2016. I mean, I like it. It's really cool. So that's that. And then the third and final one I have from Airflowz, it's coming out of the box because the bottom is a little messed up. This is kind of a cool one I got actually last year on Amazon. This is the 2017 7-foot ghost with pumpkin inflatable. I saw this at Walmart in 2017 when they were starting to put their stock out for Halloween decorations. It was on September 1st, I believe, and saw this guy and really loved it, but didn't get it at season in 2017. I ended up getting like a pumpkin inflatable instead, which I really love. But I saw this guy on Amazon for a good price, so I hopped on it, and this is like one of my newer favorite Halloween inflatables. I always liked this ghost design. I love the ghost phase and him holding the pumpkin, and really liked it. So I was glad to find it last year on Amazon, and I actually made a video on it in like around March or something when I got it last year before I started making videos on the channel again, kind of as a joke, but also just because I got a new inflatable, might as well post it on the channel before I started making videos again. But of course now I'm been making videos strong since September of last year, and gonna continue on for as long as I feel like I can want to continue. But aside from that, I really love this pumpkin. Excuse me. I really like this ghost inflatable. It's one of my favorite Airflowz inflatables, and I have not had issues with it, thankfully. The same adapter is still with it, and I don't know where the stakes are, but I have so many inflatables that I keep all the stakes together now. It just makes more sense to keep all the stakes together in one area for every inflatable, and so that's what I do. But overall, I think this is a really cool Airflowz inflatable, and I really like it. I think it's one of my newer ones, but from Airflowz, this is definitely one of the coolest ones. But those are the 3 Airflowz inflatables I have. But before we end this video, I'll tell you about some Airflowz inflatables, and I may or may not put them on screen, but I think I'm just going to talk about them. There are a few other Airflowz inflatables I've seen over the past that are kind of cool that I never really got to get. There was one also in 2015 that was Airflowz that was like a snowman on a sleigh, and it was like him like sledding. It was him on a sled, not sledding, a sled. It was like a snowman on a sled, and it was that kind of inflatable that had 2 white spots as snow hills and a clear fabric, and he was on the top. It made him look like he was sledding across the over a hill or something, and I really liked that one. Never got it, but I saw there's one other person in the Jimmy community. I think his channel is Jimmy in Transit, who has that inflatable I'm talking about because I've seen him review it a few times. That one is a really cool one, and if I could find that, I totally would get it. But that one might be really hard to find. But that one from 2015 is really cool, and I would have totally got it. And then there's one from the year before that, 2014. I remember seeing it at Walmart, and it was like this. It was like a 10-foot tall or 9-foot tall like rocket ship with Santa Claus in it, and I really liked it. I didn't realize it was Airflowz, but I remember seeing that one and really liked it. But of course, never got it because I remember in 2014 I made this whole like paper sketch of what the Christmas display was going to look like and had that one in mind. But that was Airflowz as well. I remember seeing that one. I think I've seen it on eBay a few times, but that one was super cool. It was a Santa and a rocket ship. See other Airflowz. I remember also in 2016 it had Santa on a hoverboard because 2015, 16 was hoverboards. Hoverboards were everywhere, in that around that time period, and I guess a little bit in 2017, but mainly 16 and 15. No, not 15, more like 2016, were the hoverboards. But they had a Santa Claus on top of a hoverboard. I remember seeing that one, and then the next year I remember seeing it was Airflowz. It was Santa it was like Santa on a sleigh. I think that was kind of cool. From Airflowz. And I've seen various other ones like Santa with a campfire and stuff. And which is interesting, this year at home seems to have a lot of Airflowz Halloween inflatables, and this is not new news. It's been around for a while, and most of the people in the Jimmy community have already covered it and talked about it. And I haven't been to At Home yet, but eventually I might head over there and might do a store video because I haven't done one in forever. So make sure you look out for that if I end up doing that. But I've seen some of the designs for Airflowz Halloween at home, and it's interesting, like the 20-foot zombie, or not zombie, Frankenstein. That's cool. It's too cheap, fans, so I think it's kind of silly, but it is a cool inflatable. The Ghost Stories one is kind of fun. but some of the designs I think are cool, you know. But overall, I think that's it. I think I'll end the video here. But that was just my video, my video on showing you Airflowz inflatables that I have collected and just talking about it. It's a very interesting competitor to Jimmy, first of course for inflatable wise. But yeah, that's it. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.